Hello, welcome to Bible study. Today we're looking at Jeremiah chapters 37, 38 and 39. So Jeremiah has been warning Jerusalem of its fate, and the story now moves to those last days. Zedekiah is a puppet king, placed there by King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon. Zedekiah is a weak king. He struggles to make decisions. He is looking to Egypt for help, but he also asks Jeremiah to pray for him. Jeremiah warns Zedekiah again not to rely on Egypt. What God has said will happen. The Babylonians will defeat Jerusalem, and Zedekiah can save his life and many others by surrendering. But Zedekiah cannot bring himself to do that. He doesn't have the courage to make a difficult decision. He can't let go of what he has. He's too frightened to take that risk because he's not really listening to God. He doesn't really trust God. The Egyptians come to help, but go away again. The Babylonians march back in. And that's the end. And Zedekiah's fate is grim. Let's listen to what Eugene Peterson has to say about Zedekiah. Zedekiah was placed there as a puppet king because he had no will of his own and would submit to what was commanded. What they, the Babylonians, failed to anticipate was that he would do what he was told by anyone who happened to be in the room with him. Zedekiah was a marshmallow. He received impressions from anyone who pushed hard enough. When the pressure was off, he gradually resumed his earlier state, ready for the next impression. In contrast to Jeremiah, Jeremiah was formed from within by obedience to God and faith in God. Jeremiah was an iron pillar. Zedekiah took on whatever shape the circumstances required. He was not an evil person. There is no evidence that he premeditated wrongdoing. But, and this is the significant fact, neither did he premeditate goodness. Now for more about Jeremiah. Jeremiah decided to take advantage of the break in the siege to go home to sort out some family business. However, on his way out of the city, he was arrested and accused of defecting to the Babylonians. He was flogged and imprisoned in a dungeon. In chapters 37 and 38, we have the account of his imprisonment. We're not certain whether Jeremiah was imprisoned twice over or whether these are two accounts of the same events. But we do know he was in a dungeon for a long time. That King Zedekiah let the officials try to kill Jeremiah, but also secretly talked with him. That they threw him into a cistern, an underground water tank. The cistern was empty of water, but the bottom of it was soft mud, and Jeremiah sank down. He was facing a horrible death. What had happened to God's promise to save him? Enter Ebed-Melech, a court official, an African originally from Ethiopia. He went to the king, who gave him permission to rescue Jeremiah. He and 3 other men made a rope out of rags and pulled Jeremiah out of the mud. Then Jeremiah remained a prisoner in the courtyard of the guards at the palace until the city fell to the Babylonian army. By helping a prisoner with such powerful enemies, Ebed-Melech risked his life. He risked his life to save Jeremiah. He was brave and thoughtful. And God gave Jeremiah a message for Ebed-Melech. Listen carefully. I will do exactly what I said to this city. Bad news, not good news. When it happens, you'll be there to see it, but I'll deliver you on that doomsday. You won't be handed over to those men you fear so much. Yes, I'll most certainly save you. You won't be killed. You'll walk out of there safe and sound because you trusted me. Thank you for listening. Bye.